Hey guys, today on Lights Camera Web, I want to take a few minutes and basically show you how easy it is to start doing production, broadcast, or stream using the Tricaster Mini HD4. This little box right here. Yeah, I know, this little box right here. Now, if you guys have been watching us for any length of time, you know that we have a big old Tricaster 8000 over there, which is a humongously big computer and gigantic board and everything that we do all of our broadcasting with, right? So what that is, this is on a much smaller scale. That has 8 inputs, which means I can put in 8 cameras to it. This has 4. Now, what makes this one unique, number one, is the extremely small footprint. It's the size of a toaster. So you can take it around anywhere. In fact, when it was shipped here, it came in 2 boxes. One box is overly sized and extremely padded, holding this box, and the other one is holding the keyboard and the control console. One of the things that makes the Tricaster Mini HD4, and I'm just going to call it Tricaster Mini from here on, one of the things that makes it really, really useful is the fact that it uses HDMI inputs. So if your camera, your video camera, has HDMI output, you can plug it into here and make use of it. For example, I have on here, let me go camera 1. So I've got camera 1, and it is this camera that's sitting right over here next to me. So on this camera right here, I've actually got 2 lines coming out. I've got an SDI output, which is, you know, professional video output that's going into my Tricaster 8000 over there. And then I've got the HDMI going out and coming into this unit right here. Now, one of the things that this allows you to do, like I said, is have a really inexpensive camera like, well, this isn't really inexpensive, but your GoPro is. And GoPros don't have SDI outputs. They don't have anything like that. They have just a little micro HDMI. Now, you can get the right cable, plug it into here, and it works. Now, let me show you something. I have a cable for my DSLR that I'm going to plug in. And if we can click over to the Tricaster, I'm going to turn it on, and let's see, I'm going to point this at Luria. I'm going to turn it on, and you'll notice it just came up on number 2, and I'm going to preview number 2. There she is. And then I'm going to change, look, there she is. And she's probably not in focus. Let's see. Okay, I just took a picture of her too. That's great. All right, anyway.
Live production on the fly.
Live production on the fly. This is like spinning plates here. Okay, tighten that. All right, sorry. Okay, yeah, sorry about that. Live production, folks. Okay, so yeah, I'm juggling cats. I'm sorry. Now, let me show you what we can do with this. The Tricaster is designed so that you can, with one person, engineer an entire broadcast, okay? Now, that means you can do it live to tape, which means just record it directly on the box here, or you could stream it out to the internet, or you could do both, or this thing actually has several outputs, so you could actually send the signal to a broadcast truck or to another Tricaster and add that to a much larger production. So there's a whole lot of things that you can do with this. Let me show you just how easy it is to get up and running. So you guys have seen, I've got 2 cameras hooked up here. I've got camera 1 and camera 2, and I'm gonna just preview. I'm previewing camera 2, and I'm gonna take it, and camera 2 is on, and that's just a horrible, horrible shot. I can see Luria's knees. She's got nice knees. And then we go back to me. And now, let me show you how easy it is to add a title. We are going to actually exit out of the interface, and we're going to go to, bear with me, we're going back to the main menu here. We are going to go to Graphics, and we are going to start a project. Bring up a project here, and it's going to launch it. Okay, now, I have made a really simple lower third here. I just created a piece of text and dropped it in. I actually took 2 little squares and put them however I'm going to want them on the shot here. This is going to be my lower third, so I want it to be really cool looking. And let's let's see, I'm going to delete that one. I'm going to stretch this one out. Come here. Stretch this out just a hair. Okay. And we've got one line of text. Now I'm going to make another line of text. First, last, okay. And then we are going to create another one. And it's going to be website.com. That is going to tell the person who's actually engineering this what we're looking for. And let's say we need to add a graphic in here. So I'm going to add a graphic. I'm going to bring up, I've got a little flash drive that I've got connected. And let's see, we've got our little robot. I'm going to bring him in. And it's churning away on. Oh, good Lord, it's humongous. It's huge. Okay, I got him resized, and I'm going to place him right over here. That looks like a good place. Now, let me move first, last over. And you know what? Let's just do that. And let's make it bold. Okay, brilliant. We're done. So let's file. We're going to save it. And then we're going to send it to live. So send current page to live. And we're going to make it GL test 2, and it's important. I can send it as a PNG file, or if I want it to be editable, I want to make sure that it's a CG XML, which is a title page. I'm going to send it that way. Save. And we can go back to live, start live production. It's going to bring up our switcher. Okay, and here we are. Let's go into our graphics tab. If you look down here, we've got a DDR channel, which is a dynamic disc recorder. It's basically, think of it as a video cassette player, or if you're in traditional TV world, it's called a VTR, videotape recorder. Basically, it allows us to put different items, images, videos, things like that. I'm going to show you that in just a sec. Over here on the other side, we have one, a DDR2, and then we've also got a graphics 2. And in graphics 2, I am going to add a title, GL test 2, hit OK. There it is. And let's just take a look at it. There it is. It looks like it's a little off, so I'm going to right there. Okay, and there is our, okay, now I need to change it, so I'm going to edit the title, and I'm going to get rid of first and last, and I'm going to put in Dave Curley, and let's change the website. It's going to be geekslife.com. Oop. And if I wanted to do another one, I could save it and duplicate it. And then I could put in a different name, Luria Petrucci, and we'll leave it at geekslife.com and close. We have Dave Curley and we have Luria Petrucci, and you can see we can just switch back and forth between these as we need to. And let's say we wanted to switch back and forth between, let's say we got camera 2 where Luria is, and then we go to camera 1, which is me. Now, let's say we needed to add in a video of some kind. We could do that by clicking on the Add button over in the DDR bin that we're using, and we can browse, and this is just standard Windows at this point. I'm going to go to my USB, and let's say I wanted to add that little robot circle. I could hit OK, and it's going to add that in. There it is. And let's say I wanted to add a video. Now, there's a couple of different ways to add video footage in. If you're unsure if the Tricaster is going to recognize that format and you want to maximize the capability or the compatibility, excuse me, then you can actually go through an import process. If you know that it is going to work, like it's a standard MP4 file or an AVI file or an MPEG file, you can just actually drop those right into the bin and get to work, okay? In this case, I want to show you the process. Again, we're going to have to exit out, and we're going to go to, okay, from the menu, we're going to go to Manage, and right down here where it says Import Media, we're going to click there, we're going to hit Add, and then we're going to go to where our source is, which this is going to be the little USB. Now, what this is going to do, I'm going to hit open. And it is going through a transcode process. What it's doing is transcoding the file and write it to the hard drive so that we can use it in our production. Depending on the length of the file and the source, how fast it can read is going to determine how long it takes it to actually go through this transcode process. Okay, it's done. We can exit out of there, go back to live, start our live production, and when the switcher comes up, we can import it in. Okay, so basically we can go to our session under clips, and there it is. Hit OK, and it brings it right in. Now let's just take a look at it. I'm going to hit DDR1 and watch it play. Look at that. And oh crap, it's me at the Audio Technica booth. I didn't realize it was that clip. Anyway, as you can see, the Tricaster is designed for ease of use. It can also be extremely complex if you want it to, okay? Within a few minutes, we were able to create a title, we were able to import some footage, and hook up a couple of cameras. It can be as simple as that, and we can basically record directly to the disk built into the unit, or we could stream, or we could do both. So I hope this gives you an idea of just how quick you can get started using a Tricaster. These units, the Tricaster Minis, start at around $5,000. Now, that includes the unit and the keyboard and mouse. If you want to get the control surface, it's going to add some cost to it. This one actually has a program monitor built into the side of it, you can see, and that is going to add to the cost as well. But for $5,000, you can get started in a Tricaster Mini and start taking your productions to the next level. If you've been thinking about getting a Tricaster, I hope this helps you make your decision. The Mini is a great place to start. If you have any questions, be sure to leave them in the comments below, or you can go over to the Lights Camera web group over at geekslife.com and just let me know how you guys are going to be using this, or ideas that you have. And if there's things that you're looking to do that you're not sure how to do, I've got my fill of Tricasters around the place, and I'd be happy to show you how you can accomplish what you're trying to do. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.